We'd like to get sound check from the internet, please. Sound check from the internet, please. Awesome. We are about to get rolling, folks, here momentarily, so stay with us.
The 2010 Seminole Pro Tour is brought to you by the Seminole Tribe of Florida and Seminole Media Productions, Delta 13, the True Triangle, and official rack of the Seminole Pro Tour.
Alrighty, we are back, folks. This is going to be a one-loss side match, and it is going to be one awesome match at that. Josh Brothers versus Jeremy Sossei. And joining me in the booth right now for this match will be none other than Dave Ascalese, Devil Dave, and also Jeff Conway. Jeff, how are we doing today, Dave? Jeff?
Well, I'm doing good. I'm looking forward to this match. This is an important one to both players. They're on the loser's side now, and lose your snooze. So, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. And also joining us, Devil Dave in the house. How you doing, Dave?
Thank you, Ray. We're all very excited to be here today. This wonderful Raxx pool room. We're looking forward to such great matches here at this time, and we appreciate being here and thanking the Seminole Pro Tour. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Seminoles have done so much to advance. In fact, it's just about the only Pro Tour out right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everyone in pool should get out and support these guys all they can. Next event will be down in Florida. We're going to be starting here in just 1 second. We'll be back in just a minute with the start. Players have already warmed up and they'll be rolling the lag here in just 1 second. Jeremy Sossei and Josh Brothers. Here we go.
Both these players are phenomenal breaks. I think that's going to be the key to this match. Looks like Jeremy's got it, maybe. No.
Josh Brothers will be leading us off. Now they are racking their own, and it's winner break format. 3 foul rule is in effect. They can jump all they want in this event. Many of the Seminole Pro Tour events, you can only use your short jump cue twice. No limit to jumping, though, but just a short cue twice only per match. They have lifted that rule for this event only. And we'll be starting off in just 1 second here. This is the Seminole Pro Tour Empire State Championship and Predator Tour Stop. And here we go, rack number 1.
Nothing on the break. Jeremy has no shot on the 1, so maybe going to push here. What do you think he's going to do here, Dave? Do you think he's going to push?
Yeah, I think that's a good thing right here. Either a push. I don't think he'll just try to hit the 1 at this point. I don't believe that's the thing to do, but we'll see. Jeremy's a great player, young, good eyes, championship caliber.
Yeah. Takes his time as well. He doesn't let go of it. Doesn't let go of the stick till he knows what he wants to do.
Exactly right, Jeff. I look for him to do a very smart thing right now. If he feels comfortable, he may jump, but we'll see.
I don't know if he has a full pocket there, does he?
Can't quite tell at this moment, but we'll see in a second.
Yeah, he is jumping it. Well, he's got to really like his jump shot to do that here.
I think he must be able to see most of that pocket.
I would think so. To be able to jump at this short distance, he must feel pretty confident to make it. No, he changed over to his other cue. I think he thought better of that.
Yeah.
Like you said, Jeff, I think the shootout is the best thing at this point.
Yeah, I agree. Well, he's going to roll out.
Yeah.
Get a little more distance in case he decides to jump.
Yeah. No, I don't think there was a problem with jumping from that distance. I think if he wants to come off the cushion now, it makes the shot a little easier. So no, he's going to jump it.
Yes, you're right, Jeff.
Players are normally pretty leery about giving shots back because they don't know what the guy has in mind. You know what I mean? So I think sometimes they don't want it back, but they don't want the other guy to have it. You know?
Exactly right, Jeff. Good point to be made.
We'll soon see if it goes. No.
It's a fine try, though. That's for sure.
Yeah. Trouble is, it's now a bit of a sellout, but
Yes.
it's a little jammed up top of the table there. The 4-9, 10, 2.
Do you see any problems with this rack, Jeff? Or what do you think?
Not really. It may be a little harder to get the positions on them, but they all go. So
Right.
Well, the problem here,
four
though,
ball maybe. That's a,
yeah, the problem here is getting on the 2 ball. It only goes in one pocket, maybe 2,
Yeah.
possibly, but
and I don't think the 10 goes past the 9 either. So that takes the combo out of it. We'll see what he does here. Now, he might be thinking about this 2-10.
Yes, I think he played for the 2-10 combination. It might be a smart point at this junction.
When you're in the booth like this, just for the people out there, it's we're looking lengthwise down the table and gives a little different concept. Sometimes you think the ball won't go, but I think we must go past it. Yeah, there it is.
There it is, yes. Good point, Jeff. Good point for the people at home.
Josh Brothers 1-0 over Jeremy Sossei.
It's always good to get that first game under your belt.
Yes, you're right, Jeff. Very important. Good mental factor to get that first game.
Both these young players have such a great break. Jeremy, who weighs like 80 pounds wringing wet, just
Yeah.
smacks the ball so well, it's unbelievable.
I think it's that hand-eye coordination, Jeff.
Timing.
Yes.
Jeremy certainly throws his 80 pounds into it, that's for sure.
That's a good point.
He said he's going to bulk up. I'm not sure if we're ready for that.
Josh Brothers, rack number 2, crushes the break.
Certainly spreads them around, doesn't he?
Almost made that 10 ball on this far pocket.
He's left a hard 1 ball.
That's one thing you got to love about 10 ball. They can crush them, hit a great break, hit them perfect, and nobody home.
Yeah, it's so much harder to make a ball on that
Exactly.
10 ball rack. You're right, Ray.
We've got this 7, doesn't look like it goes anywhere, but I think by the time they get to the 7, the rest will be cleared.
Good point. Looks like it.
Jeremy's sort of on the slow side of a player. He really thinks things out before he lets go of the stick.
Absolutely.
But that's what, if you're going to be a good professional, I think that's very important.
Yeah, you should always think about all your options at this junction.
Well, he plays to tie some balls
Yeah.
up, but really he's left a shot on a 3 ball here, in which
And he's left an angle now to make the 1 much easier shot.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think he'll go for it and just try to get on a 2 as best he can.
Yeah.
Can you tell from here, Jeff, if that 10 goes by the 3? You got a little better angle. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks like he's got probably 2/3 of a pocket, maybe. That's what
All right.
he just had a look himself there, I think.
Right. All right, thank you.
Oh, we overcut that. Oh,
Very lucky roll, of course.
yeah.
Jeremy giving it back. I'm sorry, excuse me, Jeff. If you're just tuning in, as the player calls a shot or calls a pocket and misses the shot and inadvertently hooks his opponent can give the shot back, and that's what just happened here.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say, Ray. It certainly evens the field here. There's no luck involved at all.
Yeah, I think the players enjoy this much more. They, go back to their skill level, safeties, kicks.
Yeah. I think he'll jump. I would have thought he would jump this way. I guess he's going to try and kick it in the opposite pocket.
That's what it looks like, Jeff.
He missed it.
Surprisingly, he missed that whole ball.
Yeah.
Very surprising. It was basically a pretty easy kick, but we're surprised he missed. Jeremy, with ball in hand, is an extremely dangerous player out there.
A few people at home. On the next table to our right, we have Mike Siegel playing Mike Davis. It's the Mike show.
Once again, I'll take Mike in that match.
Yeah,
another great close match.
And we just had Mike DeShane beat Mike Siegel, so that was the Mike show. And
that was a great match as well. Nearly every match is great from here on out.
Mike's brought a lot of interest to this particular tournament, especially going, I think it was 30, didn't they go 29 or 30?
30 Raxx without losing a game.
30 games without giving up one game to anybody. Pretty amazing.
It is. Jeff, I happened to speak with him briefly outside before he started the tournament, and he said, Devil Dave, I feel real good. My head is clear, and I think I can take this down if I get a few breaks. That was good to hear from Mike.
He has the talent.
Certainly does.
He certainly used to have the talent, that's for sure.
Yeah, we're all looking to see if he can still do it.
Jeremy's trying to get himself a little angle here to sort this. He's probably going to play the 3 uptown.
I think so, Jeff. That looks pretty good from here.
I think he would have liked a little more angle on this, but we'll just slide this over, I think.
I think that's the plan.
Oh no, he's got it perfect.
Yeah.
It does go. He's going to have to throw this a little bit, I think, but he's got to get back uptown for the 4.
Right.
He throws it, it's going to come back, and if it does come back, if he gets it to go back, it's going to hit the side of the 7.
Possibly, sure, yeah.
Let's just hope he gets on the 4. He's just got to draw it back.
Mm-hmm. Maybe just kick that 7 out of the way a little bit, sure. Or forward, Jeremy, he's going to do the smart thing.
Yeah. It's difficult to see from here whether he's going to hit the 10 when he goes forward.
Yeah, it's going to be close. Well, he certainly put a nice stroke into that one, Jeff.
Yeah. I'm not so sure he meant to go that far up the table, but I guess he did, because it doesn't look like it went by the 6.
Yeah. Good point.
I don't think we're going to see this going very hard.
Right.
Well.
Yeah, he's going to try to keep it basically simple if he can, Jeff.
I don't want to jinx him here, but it looks like an easy run. Or this is the hardest shot.
Yes.
He might have to go up and down here. I'm not sure if he can hit this soft enough to stay. Maybe he can.
I think up and down might be the best way. Kind of dog-proof this hit a little bit, Jeff.
We'll soon know.
And for those of you at home, the reason players do that, they try to dog-proof the shot when they do that. It's very hard to slow roll a ball.
Well, he dogged the dog proof.
He did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he
did.
did.
Now he's in the duty.
Yes, he did.
Well, it's it's quite surprising to Jeremy, I know, and to me as well that ball went down
direction.
between the 8 and 9 and back up between the 9 and 10 and
right.
scratched in the corner.
But, yeah, I'm surprised he even went in that direction. I thought he would just come down the centre of the table.
I'm sure he's just as shocked as we are with that.
And this is race to 8, right, Ray? This is race to 8 still?
Race to 8.
And this is basically your shoot and stop situation.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all sitting out in the open.
Yeah.
And that'll be a two-game lead, which is not what Jeremy wanted at this point.
No, of course not.
But he's not called the giant killer for nothing. So we'll see what happens. Oh.
Playing with fire.
Yeah, he was.
Did go up a little bit high.
He'd have locked himself behind the 10 there. His stick would have been on eBay tomorrow.
That's a good call.
And even there, that was a risky shot he played there as well.
Got very close.
He got lucky there. So he's 2-zip up, two games up to Josh Brothers over Jeremy Sossei.
And we're going to take a quick break, guys. We'll be right back, folks.
Okay.
And we're back. Josh Brothers leading the match right now, 2-0. Smashing them here in the third rack. Hey, if you're just tuning in, this is Ray Hansen, also known as Big Truck, and I'm joined in the booth right now by a couple of special guest commentators. One special new friend of mine, Devil Dave Ascalise, has done commentary with the U.S. Open with Pat Fleming, and it's a pleasure to have him in the booth with me, and Jeff Conway, who's done some reporting with the New York City Grind. Pleasure having both of you gentlemen in the booth with us today. We really appreciate your insights.
Pleasure to be here, Ray.
Thank you, Ray, so much. It's an exciting tournament. Good turnout, nice crowd, and awesome players.
Yeah, the crowd is just amazing for the time of day, even this late in the day. It's like 3 deep, unbelievable.
And because, Ray, it's such a nice day out there, the sun is shining, it's beautiful, and everybody's here watching Seminole 9-ball tour.
10-ball.
10-ball. Excuse me, Ray, you're right. I'm so used to doing commentary at 9-ball U.S. Open.
Yeah, it is a tough transition. Josh Brothers here, getting on the 6 ball is going to be the key shot here.
Yeah.
And here it is. He's come up a little shy. He's got a great safety opportunity, I think, though.
Yep, I think so.
Unless he likes the bank.
Oh, I think he'll drill this right in cross side. Boom. Gin.
Combo on the 9. Only thing, he's just got to watch where the 7 goes here. But if he works it out, where it might going to come downtown probably.
I think that's a good call, Jeff.
If it's dead straight, you just got to hit it gentle, but it might leak to the right here. No, it went that way. Okay, he knew where it was going. That's good. I was going to go 3-zip up here. This is a big lead. So quick in the match.
Oh, absolutely.
He played very good at Skyline in Brooklyn last week, and the Mez tournament came third or fourth. Pretty good. So,
yeah, I happened to catch his performance at Skyline. He played awesome. Hit balls with authority. Unbelievable.
yeah, exactly.
Fine young player.
And he takes the lead, 3-0. This is a race to 8. On our next table, we've got Mike Siegel and Mike Davis going at it. Also race to 8. These are the 2 one-loss side matches that are left. We are down to 6 players. Corey Duell and Mike DeShane will be playing in the hot seat match immediately following this match.
Boy, Ray, that'll be an exciting match to play.
From there, we will move right into the final match of the one-loss side, and then right into the finals.
Okay.
Well, he got a beautiful break there. There are 2 balls on the break.
I don't see any problems here. Do you, Ray?
I really don't. Everything's really wide open, and he's probably going to grab an angle on this 2-ball to bring the cue ball out for the 3 in the side pocket.
Which he's sitting pretty nice now, Ray.
You know, and the 4 ball's in a little awkward spot, but nothing overly difficult here.
Exactly.
That's the greatest shot I've ever seen right there. That's not possible.
Yeah, he's on track here now. He had a couple of awkward little shots there to get going and get set up, but he's now got very well lined up here.
Yeah, I think we'll see him do real well with this rack and just get right out.
Yeah.
Barring any unforeseen errors.
Three rails for the 5 here.
Yeah, I'm sure. 2 out of the corner, straight down on the 5 should be the route.
Little right English here.
Yep,
just
a little
slow
low
down.
right spin. There you go.
Walk in the park here.
Yep. Got a beautiful angle on the 6. Should be fine. Should be fine, Jeff.
So important to get that angle.
Oh, absolutely. If you're straight on that ball, you got real trouble.
Perfect. Playing with a lot of confidence at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. These young players are awesome these days.
I think coming as high as he did last week helped as well. I think he's on a roll.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure his confidence level right now is real high.
Yeah, I see how quick he racked those balls on the last rack.
Yep. And you know, Jeff, the confidence level that you take to the table when you're playing these players is really, really important.
Right. Well, you've got to have confidence in yourself.
Absolutely.
You're not playing the other player, you're playing the table. So that's easier said than done.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, that's 4-zip now.
Yeah, he's got a comfortable lead. I'm sure he's feeling good. Jeremy looks a little bit concerned.
Jeremy's wondering what's hit him, I think.
Exactly, but I'm sure he's a real tough professional player. I'm sure he can overcome this with a little bit of a break either way, Jeff.
Yeah, he's got to get back at the table, though.
Exactly, yep.
But if Josh breaks like he did on the last with 2 balls down.
That's right. Then we don't know when he'll get back to the table.
That's right. Yeah, he looks like a man on a mission at the moment.
Yes, he
Hits
does.
that ball so well. Made the 1 in the side.
Yep.
2's out in the open. It's a long shot, but it's in the open.
Yeah, we might see him just stop on this one and maybe play the 3 inside, depending on if he can grab enough of the ball.
Looks like he has a little angle on the 2.
Okay.
I believe he's 4 up, right? 4-zip?
Yeah, 4-zip.
Yeah. 4-zip. Well, that's a pretty big score line in such a short time.
Oh, sure. And at this level of play, the less you can try to move the cue ball, the better it is for you. Yeah.
Let's see what he does here. Looks like he's going to stop shot for the 3 inside.
I think that's the route, Jeff.
Oh, he
That's what
missed it?
that's what he
Yeah.
tried to do. You're
He
right,
did.
Jeff.
He got the position.
Yeah.
See what happens here. Might see the carom on the 10 here.
Yes, that might be a good call, Jeff. I'm sure he'll look at that, give that 100% concentration before he fires.
Very close proximity. You know, he's looking. This is an opportunity, but he doesn't want to take it if it's not. If it's too risky, he doesn't want to take it. But
Sure, you're right, Jeff. Not at this junction being down 4-0. If he feels good about it, I'm sure he'll pull the
Right.
trigger. But
I don't see a shot on the 2. That's the problem. So
right, can you see if that 2 goes by straight into the corner?
Yeah.
I can't from here, Jeff. If it goes by, I'm sure he'll play it. Does it go by,
I
Jeff?
think it might go by. That's what he's looking at. He's not
Okay.
looking at the carom. He's looking at the
Right,
see if
right.
it goes. It's very close.
Okay.
And the tendency is that he's going to err to the right of the 10 and could, do it too much and not make it in the pocket. 'Cause
Yep, absolutely right. And for those of you just joining us, we're pretty far from the table. Sometimes on those close angles, it's a little bit tough, so we won't be 100% sure on those close angles until they shoot the ball.
We'll soon see.
Yep.
He's certainly not looking to make the combo, the carom.
No,
He's
no.
looking to cut it.
Yeah, I
He's
think
gonna,
you're right.
He's going to be sending Whitey across the table a million miles an hour, though.
Yep, you're right, Jeff. Hopefully maintaining a good shot on the 3. Oh, he played a
safe.
safety. Wow.
And behind the 9.
What a great shot that
Yeah,
was.
a good shot.
Yes.
I mean, it's not that he can't hit it. He can hit it easy. That's not a problem. But he's looking now to see if the 10 goes. That's lined up. Very close proximity to the 10, the 2, Dave. So if he can hit it right off the right off the cushion, could
Yes.
make it downtown.
And he's calling it for the corner for you
Yeah.
at home if you didn't catch that. He's
Yeah.
playing it in the corner from the back rail to the 2.
No, he
No.
didn't get that.
But he made a game effort.
Yeah. He's left the 2 in the corner pocket. So
Yes.
it looks like this could possibly be Jeremy's rack, but we'll have to see how the first shot goes.
Absolutely, Jeff. You're right.
Mike Siegel on the next table just tried a combo on the 4-6 or 6-4, missed it, and just let Mike Davis back in.
Yeah. And Jeff, Mike's a very colorful player. He likes to talk to the balls, talk to the audience. Mike's a good, colorful player.
Yeah, you don't have to ask Mike how good he is.
He'll tell the whole crowd when he gets rolling, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's a great player, a great person. We all like Mike. Good to see him back.
And he's the way he's played this weekend. He's back to some good form, that's for sure.
Well, Jeff, he said he feels real good. He's been practicing a lot, and for Mike Siegel, when you feel good and everything's going well, you're a dangerous player.
Yeah, and I think he's happier with life at the moment than he has been for a long while. So
Yes, and that's only can be a positive thing for Mike.
Yeah.
I did a lot of commentary at the U.S. Open when he played, and he's one of the greatest players in America, bar none.
and he's looking forward to going there again this year. So
That he is, and I expect big things from Mike at the U.S. Open this year. I think he'll play great.
Well, we got several. I stepped in at the end of this conversation, and we got several Mikes in the tournament. Who we talking about?
Mike Siegel, of course.
we're
Yes,
talking
I'm
about-
sorry. Yes.
talking about well, we were saying that
What's
you-
scary is it, even knowing we have 3 Mikes, and I did hear the context about the greatest player and all. I still wasn't sure which Mike we were
Right,
talking about. They all played
Yes.
really great.
You're right. Excuse me. They're all great players.
Well,
You're
we've actually got 6 mics. We've got our 3 mics as well.
Yes, that's right, Jeff.
Funny
There are
guy,
6
Jeff. Funny guy.
I'm not here for the commentary on pool. Looks like this should be an easy run out now for Jeremy.
I don't think he'll have any problem here, Jeff. I think it's over from here for his first.
He's still way behind. He's going to be 3-1, 4-1 down. But it's better than 5-0.
Oh,
so.
sure. And this is a big confidence builder for him, Jeff, for him to get this first game. It's very important.
He wants this tournament. He wants to take this tournament down.
Plus, with the winter break format, any of these players are capable of stringing some together as well.
Absolutely right. Good point, Ray.
Well, Jeremy was on the TV table yesterday and put on an awesome performance. Absolutely. Ran out the last 2 racks. Very difficult racks.
Oh, he's certainly capable of winning this whole thing.
So this will be first blood to Jeremy.
And Jeff, I see him putting a lot of time in his game, practicing his breaks, practicing his shooting. Jeremy, he just puts a lot of time
Well,
in.
he has a table at home. There's not many pool rooms in his area. He lives in Watertown, Connecticut.
Right.
Not many rooms in that area, so he has to play at home. And when he wants to do go out and do a little gambling for practice and stuff. He has to go a little far afield. So
Right. Well, that's a big game for Jeremy. Big game.
Audience appreciate that, and he's now
On the board.
He's
Absolutely.
now 4-1 down to Josh Brothers. Plus, it's always good to keep the guy in his seat.
Absolutely right. Jeff, do you happen to know how old, for the fans at home, is Jeremy approximately?
I think he's 30.
Okay.
He looks 16.
Yes, he looks much, much younger. Yes.
When he's gambling at the expo on the $20 tables, he's 16.
That's a good point. Good point. All right, maybe he can get a little roll going here. We'll see.
Rack number 6.
And for those of you who just tuned in, we're at the Seminole Pro event at Raxx Pool Room.
Also the Empire State Championships and Predator Tour Stop.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, Dave, I'm really impressed with Holden Shin and his room here. Great place here. It's my first time out here.
You know, Holden is just a big, big supporter of all of the pool events in our area, and we all owe him a great deal of thanks because he puts a lot of money, a lot of time in our events, and he's just a wonderful person. I wish more people were like Holden Shin.
Yeah, it's a beautiful room. Absolutely.
Real enjoyable just to be here, and when you're not playing, just watching these pro players, enjoying the great food and the drinks. There's a full bar here, and it's a wonderful place to be.
He runs handicap tournaments in the week. I come down here. It's a long way from my house out east, but I come here sometimes and play. I think it's on a Tuesday night.
Yes, Jeff, he tries to keep the room crowded with all kinds of handicap tournaments for all the local players and does a real good job.
I see Mike Davis breaking on the next table, which means he won that last game.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't know what the score is.
And boy, he has an awesome, powerful break, Jeff. Unbelievable. Most of these players at this junction of the tour break very, very well. Oh boy, what a ball to miss, Jeff.
Yeah, that was a hard shot, but he
Yes.
called it. In this format, because you have to call the shot,
Yes.
they're calling shots that if you was just playing a regular 9-ball, you probably wouldn't even, you'd go for it, but you're not actually, you think you might make it, you're not sure, but on this you have to call a pocket. So sometimes what looks like a great shot is sometimes because he had no other option than to call that pocket.
Exactly right, yes. Tends to be a little more like straight pool, as Jeff just pointed out, and tends to maybe favor the more talented player just a tiny bit.
Gotta have a little imagination.
Absolutely.
So it looks like he let Jeremy back into this rack.
Yes, I'm sure Jeremy feels real good about that, Jeff. I don't think he'll have any problem getting on a 2-ball from here.
Excuse me, guys. Quick update on the next table. Mike Davis leading Mike Siegel 2-1 right now.
Okay. And that's a pick 'em. That's a flip of a coin. Two great players going together. All depends on who gets the breaks, of course. Thank you, Ray, for that update.
Compliments of Mike Fingers.
Thank you, Mike Fingers. A wonderful young man he is and a great player.
Yeah, Mike is a good player. I saw him down at US Open last year. Got quite a long way in the US Open, and doesn't play as much as the pros do. So it's a pretty big accomplishment.
Yeah, well, Mike's a fine player. Been around a while. Plays real solid, real good. We're all proud of Mike.
Jeremy's taking a long look at this shot.
Yes, he is.
Wants to make sure he gives himself a little angle on the 6 to get on the 7.
Absolutely. Jeff, I think he's just about perfect from there.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think they'll see any problems from here. And if he should happen to win this game, I think that'll give new life to Jeremy.
Yeah, and plus he's keeping Josh in his seat, which is always good when they're getting a little rusty there.
Extremely important to keep the man in the chair at all times when you can.
Jeremy looking at his stance there?
Yes.
He's totally done a different stance of late. He looked at old videos of his stance, and like everybody said, how you used to hit was how you should hit.
Right,
so he's changed it, and now it feels a little strange because he wants to do it the old way that he's been doing for years, but he's trying. It's like the golfer changing his swing. You know?
Sure, absolutely right.
And he's having a look every now and again, but he's sticking with it, and he seems to thinks it's going to be better for him.
And for those of you out there that want to elevate your game, there's nothing better than to watch top-notch video tapes of players playing tough matches.
Yeah, you got to have the basics. If you haven't got the basics, basic technique.
Yes, it helps you elevate your game quite a bit watching matches on tape. See what the pros do.
This just a classic illustration of Jeremy didn't do anything wrong in those first 4 racks that Josh got. Josh just didn't let him at the table, you know. And that's what it's about. You can be sitting on the chair and be the best player in the world, but if the guy's running out on you, you just got to sit and bide your time.
Yep, great point, Jeff. Great point. You're right. Wow.
So he's grabbed another game back.
I'm sure he's feeling much, much better right now.
Just like that, goes up, or actually closes the gap, trailing Josh Brothers 4-2 now, Jeremy Sossei.
It's good for his confidence there.
Absolutely.
And you've got no one to argue with about the rack because it's rack your own.
Yes, that's a good point. I like that. I like that new rule. I really do.
Yeah.
Eliminates all the arguments, Jeff.
The only thing is, if a player did have some, and I don't think they do, but if an odd player did have a little move where he racked them a certain way, it could work in his favour. So that's the only thing. The only thing I don't like about racking your own is that the guy could be doing something with the rack. But I really don't think anyone here is doing that. But that's my only bad thing about racking your own.
Yeah, well, that's a point well taken. Watch how Jeremy throws his entire body into that.
Yeah.
Awesome breaker.
5 was going, but got
Kicked off.
3-6, no, didn't make anything, but he's left Josh hooked on the 1 ball. And I don't think he will jump this one because likely to jump off the table being so close to the rail. So.
Yes, I don't think so. You're right.
So he's got to think where he wants to push it if he's going to push.
Well, if he pushes, I'm sure he'll leave him a lot of distance and maybe only half of a ball, something real smart like that. Or might push to where he feels comfortable jumping the ball, Jeff. Just like that.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do.
Yep.
And like I said before, you almost never want to let the guy have the shot because you're not sure what he's got in the back of his mind. You know, you're saying to yourself right now, he's thinking, why did he put that there?
Exactly right. Good point.
I think he's going to go for the jump.
Well, I think he will. I think you're right.
Well, if you can jump this and keep it on the table, it's going to naturally roll back 2 rails towards the 2 ball.
Well, you've got to literally land the ball right in front of it so it doesn't get the chance to jump over it.
Or right on it, right in its face.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, point.
But if you land anywhere high up on it, you'll go straight off the table, or if you land well short of it, you'll jump off the table. So.
Yep.
It also seems like he might have a rail first shot here as well.
Rail first would be a nice kick. Sure.
Yeah, he's giving it to him.
In case he can leave that cue ball, if he goes rail first there and drive that one out of the area and leave distance, that would be a good shot also.
Come around behind it and send it up down.
Yes, exactly right. Keeping the cue ball trading places where the one is now and hopefully getting distance.
Like to hit it straight in the face. Oh, he went that way. Yes, okay.
I'm not crazy about that shot,
No.
and that's the end result.
Yeah, and that looks like that goes in the side pocket past.
Yep.
Yeah, it does, right? Yeah.
I think it does. I think
Yeah.
it does from here. Yeah. And that's why I wasn't really crazy about Jot. I think if he would have two-railed back behind the ball, left a little distance, it might have been a little bit better. But this is the end
Right.
result.
I don't know when he could play this off the side of the 6 to get the 6 out of the way, but I think he's just going to draw it back.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see enough of the 2.
Mike Davis on a mission on the next table, now leading Mike Siegel 4-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a great player that Mike Davis is. What a great player.
The thing with the Mike Siegel matches are that, you know, when you get down to the end of the tournament, you can't dodge the good players. You can only end up playing the top 4 players because they've gone all the way through the tournament. And I think the opposition just gets that little bit harder every match. What do you think, Ray?
No, I agree. I agree.
Point well taken, Jeff. Well taken.
But I still wouldn't count him out if he gets to the table.
I don't think Jeremy is going to have a problem here. I think it looks pretty good. 5, a little bit of a problem,
Yeah,
but
the
if he
4,
can get good shape,
yeah,
he'll be all right.
The 4 goes past the 10.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he'll just draw this back down towards where somewhere near where the 7 is.
Yep. Good call. Think so.
Wow, Mike Davis crushed that,
Yes, he did. He hammered that one.
and he scratched.
Yeah.
See,
Well,
Mike Siegel never got out of his seat so fast in his life.
yeah. Well, Mike Siegel with ball in hand is a very, very dangerous
Yeah.
competitor. That's for sure.
Oh, he's going to play it in the side pocket. It's a good shot.
Very good shot. I like where he landed. I think he'll like that.
Got to be careful here though, because I think he's got a little angle and he's going to be heading towards the 7. So
Well, at this junction, he's got great ball speed, Jeff.
I think he's just going to soft roll this. You
Yeah,
think?
I think so. I look for him to do well. Nice shot. Nice shot.
He did just catch the side of it.
Yep. But he's still in great shape here, Jeff. He's still
Yeah.
in great shape.
Yeah, he wants to think about this, so he's letting Mike Siegel at the room at the table here.
And Mike is meticulously running out here from ball in hand.
I think I've come to the conclusion, having watched Mike this weekend, that Mika Immonen picked up a lot of his hand gestures from Mike Siegel. He must have looked at a handbook on
That's a good
hand
point.
gestures.
Well, if there's one thing that the audience should know, in case you're young and don't know much about Mike Siegel, is he knows how to win. He's a great player.
Jeremy just missed the 6 there. That was
Yes.
not an easy shot.
Yes, he
Plus,
did.
he was trying to get position on the 7, which he got perfect. But so unfortunately, it looks like Josh will finish this game off.
And that is a surprising miss by Jeremy, absolutely.
I must say, and I said it before, I've never seen so many people in this room so late on a Sunday for the tournament. And I think a lot of it is to do with the fact that there's live stream here that I think that's brought a lot of people in to watch it.
Absolutely. And because of the Seminole Pro event, wonderful event.
Well, it's got a lot of money added to it. which
Exactly.
Brings in a few extra top players. So.
That's the point I was making, yes. Well, Mike just meticulously ran out on that table next to what we're watching here. Maybe Mike has a little flame underneath, we'll see.
And that's Mike Siegel.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mike Siegel. Double Mike. You're right. Please excuse me.
Mike Siegel 4-2 now, trailing Mike Davis.
Yeah. Slow down. Got lucky there.
Nice little fortuitous roll on that 10 ball.
Yeah. Could have ended up touching it.
Yeah.
Playing the side.
Sure. Right
No,
to the
down.
corner.
Oh my God, he looked like the way he was queuing on that. It looked like he was cutting on the side.
Josh Brothers 5-2 now of Jeremy Sossei. We'll be right back, folks, after this message.
The Seminole Tribe of Florida, unconquered warriors with a formidable history. Building on its rich heritage of courageous and groundbreaking achievements, the Seminole Tribe of Florida now begins the next great chapter in the remarkable legacy of the Seminoles.
All right, players have taken a short break, and we'll be back momentarily. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Delta 13 Raxx for sponsoring the Seminole Pro Tour here. Also, I'd like to thank the Seminole Media Productions, for bringing me to New York to cover this event. It's been very enjoyable working with the Seminoles this year. Look forward to many more of these great events with the Seminoles. Also, shout out to Holden Chen here with the Raxx Pool Room out in West Hempstead, New York. I'm out on Long Island. One of the finest pool rooms that I've been to. It's not the fanciest place. It is really nice in here, 29 9-foots, but the atmosphere is really down to earth. I like the rubber floor really well. It's very nice for playing. And the food is exceptional.
The food is exceptional, and it's also always pretty busy here. So you don't feel like you're the only person in here. It's pretty busy. And he has a nice long bar as well. Attracts some people. Josh Brothers took a break on the table we're watching. Mike Siegel's got himself hooked. Trying to come back here, and he got hooked on the 9, which is the next table that you can't see. But Josh Brothers has just come back.
If you're just tuning in, this is Ray Hansen, also known as Big Truck. I'm joined in the booth right now by two great commentators. I had the pleasure of joining me here for this match. Devil Dave Escalise, and Jeff Conway. Jeff does some reporting for the New York City Grind, and Devil Dave, known to nearly everyone in the New York area, has done commentary with Pat Fleming at Stats, the U.S. Open. Honored to be here with these guys. This is the Seminole Pro Tour Empire State Championship and Predator Tour Stop.
Okay, Josh.
Thank you, Ray. Pleasure. And don't discount Mike Siegel, Ray. He's one of the toughest comeback players in pool, even though he may be down now. It's never over. He's fighting all the way. Never over till it's over with Mike Siegel.
Right. And just getting back to this match, Josh broke. Really split them up great, but unfortunately didn't make a ball. And left the table to Jeremy, who's not got a shot on the 1.
Yeah, you're going to be seeing a roll out here.
It almost looks like a drill up the middle of the table with a whole row of balls with the 1 at the end of it. So he's definitely going to push here.
And we look to Jeremy to play a real smart push out, maybe seeing just a little bit of the ball.
Got to be careful. The moment you push that ball, it's they're now in command. They're picking what they want to do with it. So.
Yeah, you're right, Jeff. But I'm sure he'll do a real tough push out. Like to see him hit it maybe to that side rail over there.
Right.
Seeing maybe half the ball, Jeff.
Yeah.
Giving Josh Brothers really something to think about before they get up there and just pop. As you know, Jeff, he can't leave an easy shot. He just has to leave a piece of the ball.
Where he's looking there, he's looking on the left-hand side of the table. We can't see from here in the booth, but if there's a slight gap between the 1 and the 5, he could cut the 1 ball across the 7 and make the 7 in the side. So
absolutely
right.
And
it doesn't matter where he puts it. The other player is just as knowledgeable as he is and is going to see the shot come up. So
that's right.
It's not like he's the only man in town that sees the shot.
Exactly. Well, Jeff, that's why I like to see him push to the rail on the right so he can see half a ball. Because, like you said, I think that Josh Brothers will see just what you said if he pushes the other way. Right. That's why I think I like it better with a push to the right rail.
But it's not 100% shot, so if he takes it, it's a little risky, but he doesn't want to give it back.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks like he's going to head over. No, I think he's going to lock it and put it on the 3 or something. I'm not quite sure what he's doing here.
Well, like I said, Jeff, I like him just to leave half of that ball on the right side, maybe push it to the rail. We'll see.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion.
All right. I think it was an easy safe off that if you did that. If you did it to the right, because you can run off the side of the 1.
Exactly.
Hide up behind the 10.
Yes, right.
He's not going to leave him much here. He's going to leave him a little bit of that ball.
Right. Well, that's the main thing. Just leave him a piece of the ball and let him think about it a little bit.
Yeah.
But like you said, Jeff, if he sees it, I'm sure the other player sees it. So we'll see.
But there's definitely a psychological tendency that you don't want to give it back because you're worried what he had in mind.
Exactly right. Good
point. I honestly think that's you just what does he want to do with this? Do I want to let him have a go at it?
Exactly right. Good point. Well,
he gave him it back, so he's soon going to find out what Jeremy is going to do with it.
Well, whatever he does, it'll be well thought out, and I'm sure he'll have
calling a shot. So
I didn't quite catch what he called. Did you, Jeff?
It looked like he pointed at the top right-hand corner, but I can only think that maybe he might think he might make the 8 in the corner.
Right. Since we didn't hear it exactly, or maybe he's playing a good safe. I don't know. We'll see in a second.
We're soon going to see, so let's watch the path of this cue ball, see where it goes.
That was a little bit of a poke and hope, but
I think he was trying for the 10 in the corner because that didn't miss the corner by much. And I think that's what he was trying to go for.
Got a wonderful leave out of this, Jeff.
Yeah. A lot of balls to hide behind though.
Oh, absolutely. He's got a real hard hit here, Jeff.
Yeah.
Real hard hit.
On the next table, we've got Mike running out. He's closing the gap on that table.
Well, that's why I mentioned it earlier. Mike is one of the best comeback players we have in pool, and it's never over till it's over.
And I would like to let the viewers
Mike
know
Siegel.
We are talking about Mike Siegel here.
Yeah.
Mike Siegel is running out on Mike Davis, and it will be 4-3 if he gets this 10 ball down.
Yep.
And Jeremy's sweating here because he's got a hard shot.
Yes, it's very difficult.
All these balls are on the right-hand side of the table as well. It's sort of strange. A lot of balls to hide behind.
Yep.
He can hit this. There's no problem hitting it, but where it goes afterwards is another thing. Let's see what happens. He'll come around behind it. Oh, that worked out beautiful.
Yeah, made a real fine hit. Real fine hit.
Great shot there. Great shot.
Absolutely.
Let's put him back in the driver's seat, which is where he wants to be.
Oh, yeah. Now Josh has a real problem from here.
They come off the side rail.
Probably, but that's still a hard hit.
Yeah, and he called it in
Yeah.
the side pocket. He's
Yeah.
called it in the side pocket, left-hand side pocket, as you're looking at the screen.
Yep. That's still a hard hit, Jeff.
Yeah, well, he's got to call something.
Yes.
So if he makes it, no, he's played.
Played safe,
What is
I
it,
guess.
Oh, he's going to
Ball in hand.
ball in hand. Oh, he tried to lock the 8 up, I guess.
Yes, good call. Absolutely.
The 2 still goes.
Oh, Mike Siegel just got an incredible scratch off 2 ball. Oh, my God. Broke him real well. Ball came around, hit it right into the pocket, and it looks like they're taking a little break.
Might see Jeremy slide into these and move them. I'm not sure here. No, he's just going to take that 2 ball. All right, English, and probably come back down the right hand side, Dave. Do you think?
Yeah. Just maybe a light bunt. Make sure he can have that 3 in sight for corner. Little slide pop there, Jeff.
Once the 2's out of the way, the 8 and the 6 go in that same corner, so I don't think it looks like they're jammed up there, but I don't think they're a problem.
No. He'll hit it hard enough to make sure he gets down on that 3, that's for sure. He won't stay anywhere in that area unless the balls move away.
Oh, he did it that way.
Oh, boy. That's a surprise. Great shot.
Yeah.
Great shot, Jeff. Great shot.
Yeah. The easy stuff is what you're supposed to be doing, and I guess that was pretty easy.
Exactly. And for those of you at home, we have a little different angle than Jeremy sees, so we might not have saw that too well.
Yeah, this looks like a walk in the park now, but I don't want to jinx him. I've said that so many times, and people miss the next shot, right, Ray? I mean, all the time.
Yeah, you're right, Jeff. It looks pretty. It does look pretty easy from here.
Yeah, here he's just going to be able to roll forward a little bit into the side rail and shoot the 5 in the top left corner. And this is the top shot for the 6, the 7, the 8.
Yeah, sure, no problem. You're right, Ray.
Yeah, beautiful. Just roll this forward a tad, maybe not even, just about 2 inches, maybe.
Right. This is your basic shoot and stop here.
Yeah.
Stop 5, stop 6, stop 7.
Jeremy came of age a couple of years ago at the Rhode Island, Ocean State.
Ocean State at Rhode Island, yes, wonderful tournament.
Snookers. Snookers has moved recently, but at the old Snookers, and he just drilled everybody in that championship match. Tony Robles, Dennis Hatch, Ginky, I mean everybody. He played perfect pool. And he told me afterwards, I've known Jeremy for a number of years, and he told me afterwards that he'd always had a fear of playing Dennis Hatch, and he always intimidated him, even though Dennis wasn't really intimidating him. It was like a psychological intimidation.
Right.
And when he won that match,
Right.
when he beat Dennis, he drilled Dennis in that match.
Wow.
And he said after that, he said, I knew I could beat him. And he said after that, I knew I could beat anybody. And that was his coming of age 2 years ago.
Well, that's the kind of mental aspect you have to have today. You have to feel that way about yourself. You can't go into these matches fearing anybody,
And
Jeff.
2 months later, he came second at Turning Stone and should have won the event.
Yes, I remember that, Jeff. You're right.
Johnny came back and won it twice to knock him into second place.
Yep. Oh, my God. There's something you won't see very often, what just
Miscue.
happened here.
Yeah.
Miscue.
Now he's having a look at the end of his tip. No, he's not even going to bother.
Well, he should make sure he takes the
he's
tip
gonna-
tapper out, Jeff, and
he's
redoes
gonna-
that baby. I'm
He's
sure he
gonna
will.
He's going to scuff that up a little bit, but I think his reputation got scuffed up a little bit there. That was,
Yeah, tiny bit. You don't see that too often with a caliber player like Gemini. No, you don't. Josh Brothers must be very excited to see that.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that on Josh Brothers too many times.
No, Ray, that's a real.
He was sitting there thinking Jeremy closed the gap by 1 game, and bing.
Yep. That is a real confidence builder for Josh Brothers.
Got a little out of position on this. Got a little out of position. This is still makeable, but
Yeah, I look for him to make this. Just got to be a little careful for the side pocket,
Yeah.
but I look for him
yeah,
to
he's
make
going
this.
to cut it in the right hand corner. But it's just a little harder than he wanted.
Yes, absolutely. If it's going
He's
in the right,
drawing-
maybe he's banking. Oh no, there we
he,
go.
yeah,
Right.
he drew away from the side pocket.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Which he needed to do that. Yeah.
Great appreciation from the crowd there.
I'm just trying to see if it's 5-2 or 5-3 now. I'm
now
not
that's-
sure. Ray is coming in. Ray will update us now. Okay.
Alrighty, with that rack, Josh Brothers goes up 6-2 over Jeremy.
Okay. Yes, that miscue hurt quite a bit.
Yeah, well, the score line goes in a real different direction when you do that.
Oh, absolutely.
5-3, 6-2, that's a big difference.
World of a difference. Uh-oh, watch out here.
Oh,
Hung it in jaws, Jeff.
yeah. Made the one ball in the side.
Yep. Hung it in the jaws.
He's hooked on the two. He's hooked
Yeah.
on the two ball here, but
Yeah.
he's blocking my view at the moment, so I can't see.
Well, he'll make a good push. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A couple inches away, see a little more of the ball, Jeff, just like that.
Yeah.
And Jeremy's going to have to take a good look at this, Jeff, because he can't just, throw it right back without giving it a real good look.
I hope he worked on the tip of his stick because
I didn't notice him working on it.
no,
I
I
hope he
didn't
did.
either, but I think maybe he just forgot to chalk it. That was a big miss.
That could be. Could be, Jeff. I mean, he does have a nice safe here, Jeff. He could hit it to the rail back here and leave the cue ball up on the bottom rail somewhat, maybe behind the ball.
I can also go for the carom onto the 10 here.
Yes.
But
Yes, he could
it's-
do that.
It's not an easy shot. Risky.
Right, but it's a winning shot, like you pointed out, Jeff. It's a winning shot also.
The only thing I don't like about that is you can leave it locked in the pocket.
Yes,
and
exactly
then you leave
right.
an easy combo for the next guy coming to the table,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Absolutely. I'd like him to play a good safe, like I said. It looks like he may be trying to make the ball in the left corner. See, when you're down like this, Jeff, I don't like taking real hard shots like this. I'd rather play a good, solid safety.
Well, he's right on the cushion, which makes it even harder. He's
Yeah,
only,
exactly.
He's only hitting the top of the ball.
Exactly. It's a real hard shot when you're down. Boy, he split
Oh,
the
he
wicket.
made
Oh,
it.
my God, he split the wicket. What a shot.
Yeah.
Now what?
Oh, exactly.
Right,
exactly.
now what? Well,
It's
that's
like,
why I like the better safety.
I'm nearly out of the woods, but I can't climb the gate now. Oh my God, I've got to go up that gate.
Yeah.
He may have half a pocket there. It looks to me like it's blocked by the 6. He might be looking at the combo. I don't like that.
No, I don't like it at all. He may shoot it because he's behind, but I don't like it at all. Again, I like a nice safety here.
I think I'd be coming off the side of the 3 and trying to come up behind the 5.
That's
and,
exactly what I was going to say before you said it.
and
Yeah,
send the 3 downtown
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
Because
I'd rather do that. Absolutely. That would be my first choice.
well, you can make it downtown. He's not looking at downtown though. He's looking at that combo.
Yeah. Well,
But again, he's close to the cushion as well, which is
it's a very difficult shot, Jeff, when you're behind like
he
this.
hasn't pointed at anything, so I don't
Right.
know. I have no idea what he's doing here.
Yeah, me either. I'd rather do that safety behind the 5, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he went for
Yeah.
the combo and
Yeah.
left him the 3 in the side.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like he's shaking his head there. That's sort of a
Yeah.
desperation shot.
Yes, it was. I don't think he used his head as much as he might have if he thought maybe better of a safe and go behind the 5, like you said.
Yeah. And now he's left the 3 in the side for
Yep.
Josh. He's probably going to reverse this off. Probably just play this with follow. Maybe he might have to just reverse it a little bit to stop it going downtown.
Yep.
Might even just draw across for it. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Nice shot.
Yep, well done.
You're going to draw this back uptown.
Yep. I don't see any problem at all here, Jeff.
Score might soon be 7-2, so that's definitely gone in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Slow down. That's perfect.
Oh, that's just about perfect, yes. That was a well-struck shot.
Yeah, Josh sees the winning post now. Getting a little giddy up in his step, Devil.
Yep, that's for sure. I don't see any problem at all here, Jeff. I think it's all over.
Stop. This is might just draw this back a couple of inches.
Yes. Corner or side, whatever he's more comfortable with.
No, he'll play the 6 in the side. Just draw this back so he can just literally follow through for the 8. He'd like to be dead straight on the side pocket. Oh, he's going to play it uptown.
Right.
Play it uptown and stop.
Stop or pull it for the side, whatever. It's a game of comfortability from here, whatever you're more comfortable
Yeah, he's going to draw
with.
it back and play it on the side.
Whatever you're more comfortable with at this point, you're going to do.
Let's follow this down.
Yeah, it's all she wrote from here, I'm sure, Jeff.
Yeah. He's only going to be one away from winning this match.
Yes.
Oh
my God.
God.
There's a surprise, Jeff.
Oh my God.
Holy cow. Wow. There's a shocker.
That is absolutely shocking.
Yes. Well, it just goes to show you, Jeff, your human factor shows up once in a while.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the truth is, he didn't even try that hard on it because it looked such a simple shot.
Exactly right. He didn't put 100% effort behind that. He gave it a take for granted stroke.
Took it for granted, exactly.
Yes, yes, Jeff.
Jeremy's going, oh my God, how did I get back here?
Right, right. He never thought he'd get back here.
And 6-3 is better than 7-2.
Oh my God, I'm sure he feels he's back into it, Jeff.
Let's hope he took some chalk on that stick.
Yes.
Guys, let me interject. I got an update from the Mike Siegel and Mike Davis match. Mike Davis is now leading 5-3 in that match.
Wow.
So that still could go either way. It looks like it's going in Mike Davis's direction.
Well, what a surprise that was, Jeff. Holy cow.
That's one, Jeremy. Well, I guess that gets back from the one where he miscued. But
yeah, that's right. Boy, Mike Davis just hammered that break.
Yeah.
Wow. One ball in the corner, yeah. I'm sure Jeremy's glad to be back at this table, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. This is a similar place where he was breaking in his last match.
Yep.
He was breaking really good against Corey, but just didn't get the roll.
Watch this body action, Jeff, how he fires his body straight to the rack.
3 in the side.
Yep.
Hooked on the 1 again, though.
I believe so. I don't think he can see the whole ball at this angle. I'm not quite sure, but I'm sure he'll play a great save.
Yeah, you might be able to see a bit of it looking at this other view on the... What do you think, Ray? Looks like you can see a little bit of it.
No, I don't think he can see it at all, and he's going to be pushing out here.
Yeah, he might try to hit it from behind, leave the cue ball behind the 10 might be a good try. Being a pool player, that would be a smart shot if he can execute it.
You could call the 10 in the side here as well, but I don't know if he wants to try that. No, he's pushing.
Yeah.
Leave a lot of distance.
Yeah, that's usually a smart thing to do.
And again, he has a plan, so Josh is thinking, do I want to give it back to him?
Right. I think Josh will either hit the cue ball behind the 2 or the 7.
I think he's going to put it over by the 7 because you've got like 5
Right.
balls going uptown,
Right.
Devil Dave, see?
Yes, yes.
So I think he's...
Well, that's why I said either the 2, like you said, or the 7, I believe. The 2. Tried for the 2. Oh, boy. I can't see what kind of
There
angle
might be
he's
a
got.
path through there.
Yeah, might be. Might be, Jeff. I can't see from here.
He can see a bit of it. I'm not sure if he can see it all.
Right. Or if he can maybe see it off the rail. I can't quite tell, but...
Well, if he can see any of this,
Right.
when he hits the 1 ball first, he could scratch right in the corner pocket.
Right.
Absolutely.
He may be able to go all rail first, all between the 5 and 6 ball
Yeah.
here.
Right, right.
And try
Or swerve it, but swerve it left. But
he could try to face the 1 ball and then float the cue over behind it 8 and 9.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
if
Good choice.
he can hit it full in the face and send the one downtown, that would be the shot. But we can't see on the screen whether
Right,
he's got
right.
that shot.
Well, again...
I think he's going to try and hit it full in the face and send it back downtown. We'll soon see.
That's what it looks
Just
like.
thumbs
He'll
it.
try, yeah.
I think so. I'll try and bring it right back down here. Probably end up leaving a 110 combo.
The way he's going, possibly. Oh, what a great kick.
If that goes behind the 2, but he's left him a shot, but he's right on the cushion, so that's...
Yeah, yeah. Looked like a great kick going in.
Yeah.
Leaving Whitey on the end rail like that.
Well, this is not an easy shot if he tries to make it. Can only hit the top of the ball.
And this will not be easy to get on the 2 ball.
No.
No.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to put draw on it.
Well, that's why he's taking his time, Jeff. It's a very difficult shot to get anywhere near the 2. He's got a lot of distance. He's on the rail.
Unless he hits it, so he's going to try and bring it back a little bit.
That was a little bit of a
And he's
haphazard.
going to make it. Oh,
boy.
that was going
Oh,
downtown.
boy. Yes, it was right in the pocket.
Wouldn't have counted, though.
No, it wouldn't.
Still would have lost his turn.
Right.
Right.
And he would have had Jeremy hooked, so Jeremy would have given it back.
Right.
So Jeremy's thankful to be back at the table here because he could have made that. And this, again, don't want to jinx anybody, but this should go the way of Jeremy, which would close it to 6-4. Now we've got a manageable difference here.
Yeah, this looks like connect the dots here.
Yes, it certainly does. Right. I don't see any problem at all lingering anywhere.
I might even be able to get out on this, right?
Yeah, I could make 2 of these.
Well, by the way, for all you at home, we always play flawless pool up here in the booth. We never miss from the booth. It's a little more difficult
Well,
at the table.
I missed just now. I thought he was going to make that 8 when he missed it, so I made that mistake.
That's for sure. Yeah, I haven't missed a ball in 4 years from the booth. Being on the table with these champions, it's a little different.
Well, this could be the impetus that Jeremy needs here to
Oh, I think you're right.
get back into this because he closes this now to 6-4. That's manageable.
That's
you know
workable.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But
This
when
is
it's
such an important game here.
7-3 is like, you know.
Yeah.
I remember years and years ago, Ray, sending, and Joey Korsiak, who you probably, he's been in mothballs for a little while, and he came out this weekend, and I remember sending him to Vegas about 5 years ago, and he was playing Corey Jewell, and a friend of mine phoned me from Vegas and said Corey is beating him 10-5 in a race to 11.
Okay.
And I got a phone call 3/4 of an hour later, Joey beat Corey 11-10.
Oh my God!
And it was like, so you can come back,
Yes,
and that was
absolutely.
and that was alternate break as well. So
Oh, it's never over till the fat lady sings. We all know that. Well, he's hitting the ball with a lot more authority now. He's feeling good. It all shows now.
especially if he can break the next one and run out.
Oh,
Because then at
yes.
6-5,
Yep.
he's almost in control, even
Yes.
though he's one behind.
Absolutely.
Guys, we got an update in here on the Mike Davis and Mike Siegel match. Mike Davis now leading 6-3.
Wow.
Wow.
So it sort of looks pretty inevitable there that maybe Mike Davis is going to
Still needs 2.
be playing the winner of this match on the TV table.
Okay.
Mike Davis does seem to be in rare form. He is getting out from everywhere.
Yeah, he played great last weekend.
Well, he's such an awesome player. I saw him last weekend. He was awesome. He was running out from everywhere at Skyline. What a great player he is. Do you know him personally, Greg? Oh, okay.
Super nice guy.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I don't know him personally.
Yeah, very nice guy. I got to meet him. I met him at the Texas Open for the first time a few years back.
Okay.
Also got to visit a little bit more out in Hollywood, California, at the Seminole stop out at Hollywood Billiards. Mike Davis's father lives out in California. He's on the internet forums as Fletcher.
Okay.
Anyway, we got to visit some out there. Great people, both him and his dad.
I was wondering about that. Yes.
Had a great time.
Good. Nice to know.
Parents have supported Mike and his game his whole life.
Ray, it looks like he lost a lot of weight since I saw him. Is that true?
He has. He's been working feverishly on his health, and he's been working out and exercising.
Yeah, he's lost about 30 pounds. Absolutely.
It showed, Jeff, because the last time I saw him, he was much heavier. Well, good for him. Only can help him.
He used to be a real big threat a few years back. He was, you looked at inside Paul and all you saw was Mike Davis.
Yeah, I remember reading that, Jeff.
He won every tournament that was going, but he's back into it now more than he was. He's had like a 2 or 3 year spell where it was because of his geography. He moved down to, where did he move to? Charlotte area, I think, or somewhere down that way. And there wasn't a lot of rooms around, and there wasn't a lot of competitions, and there wasn't a lot of gambling or whatever. And he's now moved to Florida, and now he finds now he's in Florida, he's got much more, playing choices.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good to hear.
Well, Mike Siegel just left a wide open shot for Mike Davis.
Just sold out there almost, didn't he?
Pretty much.
Yeah, looks like it.
Jeremy Sossei breaking, trailing only by 2 now behind Josh Brothers, 6-4.
And for a little squirt, he has a really great break. Watch this, guys.
Yeah. And Ray, I'm sure he's feeling on top of the world to be back at the table.
Wow,
right?
He made 2 balls in the bottom pocket.
What a break.
And
Look
one
at this.
ball, it's not an easy shot, but it's makeable. But he's right on the cushion, and he's got to get back up on the 2, which is, wow. I don't know what he's going to do with that. Probably going to play it safe.
He's smiling. He's happy he's shooting, though, Jeff.
Yeah. It's annoying, though, because you just made two shots in that bottom pocket, 2 balls in the bottom pocket, and you end up with really a difficult shot.
Right. But he's at the table, and he's dangerous when he's at the table, Jeff.
Yeah. Might see him play safe here. There's a lot of balls to hide behind uptown.
Yeah, I think he might do that. He's got a whole wall of balls he could
The
come behind,
the 2s, I don't see the 2. You can't get on the 2. I mean, you want to be between the 4 and the 5, and I don't see him getting from here to there.
Yeah, I think he'll do that. He's got a good opportunity to go behind these balls. I think he'll do that. Oh, he's just such a smart player. I think that's the way he'll go.
He's still sweating over that no chalk. I tell you, I bet he's still
Sure, a little powder on the hand, Jeff. Reset himself.
Mad at himself for that miscue earlier. Could have now been 6-5.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Looks like he's going for it.
Yes, it does. Looks like go after the corner, playing it right in.
A lot of English on here as well.
Yeah, well, you got to spin that inside to get down towards the 2. Looks like he's doing it. Boom. Jin, what a shot. Right into the balls. Oh, what a great shot. What a nice shot.
Well, I'm not so sure as he has a shot on the 2.
No reward, but made a real fine shot.
He might bank this, maybe.
Well, you can't take
Or
that shot.
may put the 2 right behind the 4.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Could cut the 2 behind the 4 and come round and get behind the 9.
Yeah, I could do that too.
That's my prediction of the moment.
Right. Or if he has room, he may just thin it 2 and come behind the 4 with the cue ball, depending on how much room he has.
Right. He's looking at banking it so if he can get past the 10.
Well, he wants to be aggressive now, Jeff. He wants to have a chance to win. He doesn't want to give up the table. That's why he's banking.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to throw the game away either,
Right,
you know.
right. And that's why he's banking. You're right, Jeff. He doesn't want to give up the table from here. He's trying to win right now.
I think he pointed at the side pocket.
Yes, he
the
did.
Other side. He's going to bank it, right?
Yes, that's what I say. He's banking it. He's trying to win now. He don't want to give up the table, Jeff. And I don't blame him. Oh, I didn't suspect that.
I don't know what he was doing there.
Yeah, he was trying to bank the 2 cross-side.
Well, it was miles off if he was trying to bank it in that side pocket. I don't know what knows. But he got lucky here because the 8's in the way.
Yep. And I'm sure Josh will let him go.
He's going to give it back to him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that looked like a way off there, Ray, right? That bank.
Yes, it did. What a nice shot that was, Jeff.
Yeah.
What a nice shot that was. Boy, Ray, he hit that well,
Nice
didn't
touch.
he?
Nice
Yeah.
touch. Hit it rail and a half, just perfect.
Yep. Hit that real well. I think Josh will bring that cue ball right behind that 4 or 5. That's just my opinion.
It's possible, but that 8's really big right there.
There you go. You're right. Ray, you're right. Much easier to do. Much easier to do. Good shot.
Might make this in the side. That's a good chance he might make this.
Well, he's calling it, Jeff.
Yeah.
He's calling the side.
Well,
yes.
but in this format, you got to call something. So
Yeah.
I think he'd like to come off the cushion.
That's one option, yeah.
Like 2 rails, just come off in front
Right,
of it.
right. Yeah, I might like that.
So-
Depending on the angle, how he sees it, or if he thinks he can go right into it, whatever. Well, he thought he could go into it. That's ball in hand,
Yeah, ball in
gentlemen.
hand, no
That's ball-
cushion.
Yep, no rail.
That's a big miss. Big
Yeah.
miss there.
And for those of you at home, he didn't hit a rail, so it's ball in hand for Josh Brothers with a relatively easy layout.
Yeah, he must be smacking his lips right now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If you're just tuning in, this is Ray Hansen, also known as Big Truck, and I'm joined in the booth right now by Devil Dave Ascalise, and Jeff Conway.
Pool junkie.
Pool Junkie.
Thank you, Ray. What an honor it is to be here at the Seminole Tour. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Always great having some knowledgeable folks in the booth to help out.
Thank you, Ray. I think it's all over here, gentlemen. Jeff, Ray, what do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, too.
Well, it's actually race to 8 here, so unless I missed a game on the scoreboard.
No, he's going to need one more after this, but it's getting out a little bit in front there.
Yeah, right. I meant this game is all over. Okay.
Yeah. And I've got a feeling that the other game with Mike Siegel and Mike Davis is reaching its final conclusion.
Well, Mike Davis still leading 6-3 right now.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he can make it.
Having a few issues with his speed control.
Yeah, they were talking about that when they were just warming up on there. They were talking about how fast that table is.
Yeah. You read my mind, Ray. I was just going to say the same thing.
Josh Brothers on the hill, guys.
Yep. The victory just a break away if he's lucky.
And Jeremy has a little bit of he needs Mother Teresa to come in and help him out here.
Yeah, he's got a hard shot. I mean, he should make it, but still, it's a very hard shot under this pressure and circumstances.
Okay, Jeremy's at the table. One ball goes. Probably going to come off the 4 here, Devil. What do you think?
Yeah,
Come
I
off the
think so.
4?
Or, well, yeah, I think he's got to hit the 4. I don't know
Yeah.
if he can draw past it.
Draw off it, right? Draw
Yeah.
off it and try and get back to the center of the
Yeah,
table.
yeah. Using the 4 a little bit as a helper to draw
Yeah.
off it and get back towards the 2.
Yeah, the only thing
yeah.
is it's going to put the 4 down on the bottom with all those other
Yes.
balls. So now
Yes.
we're going to have a whole cluster of balls down
Yes.
there.
Unless he lays a big stroke in it and doesn't hit the 4, I don't know. And that's what he did. Put a real strong stroke into it.
Yeah.
Left the 4 there.
It's a bit of a mess down here.
Very much so.
Oh, they all go though, looking at the monitor.
Mike,
Yeah.
excuse me, guys. Mike Davis has a easy 10 ball here to go up 7-3 over Mike Siegel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
And that's trouble for
Yeah.
old Captain Hook, that's for sure. Well, I haven't seen Mike at the table in a long time,
No.
so I don't know if he did anything wrong except sit there, Jeff.
He's pretty frustrated now, and I think, unfortunately, if he does come back to the table, it won't be the Mike we saw earlier today and yesterday.
That's
It'll
for
be
sure.
it'll be a frustrated Mike who'll probably do something wrong. So
Yep, that's for sure.
Well, it's looking strong like the next one-loss side match won't be on the TV table, but it looks like it's going to be Mike Davis and Josh Brothers.
That's what it looks like, Ray.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
and I think they played each other at Skyline last week as well to get for 3rd place. I think that was the same pairing
And Jeff, who won that match, Jeff?
last week. Steve, who won that match?
Yeah, who won that match, if you remember?
Josh Brothers.
Okay. Give
With
the
some
fans a little update.
With some gutsy play as well. He played a bank on a 7, I remember it, to run out the table, and it wasn't an easy bank, and he just, bing, took it.
Wow.
Mike Davis made a ball on the next table, so
Well, Jeremy come out pretty well on that shot.
I think this mess down the bottom of the table is going to get cleared pretty easy, because once you make the 7, the 8 goes across to the other corner pocket or either
Right.
corner pocket, so
Right.
it sort of looks a little messy now, but I don't think it's that much of a problem.
I think you're right, Jeff.
Big draw here, get back on that 5.
Yep.
Oh, he slid it uptown. Right?
Yeah, well, we can't tell him that angle sometimes from this camera
Well,
work.
this is good. He just doesn't want to run too far here, so he
Right.
gets behind the 9.
Yep. Anywhere 2 or 3 inches before the 9 would be perfect, Jeff.
You can't afford any more mistakes.
All right.
No mistakes.
No, not at this juncture. Not at all.
7-4 down, race to 8. He's
Right.
fighting for his life here.
Right. And how'd he hit it, Jeff?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's real fine.
Yeah, he just wants to roll this forward a tad for the 8.
Just a little bit, Jeff.
Just doesn't want to end up too straight on it.
Right. And he played that to come up and down, I'm sure. I don't
Yeah,
think he can hold it, Jeff.
I don't. He'd rather not be where he is now. I'll tell
Right.
you that right now. But
Right.
it's makeable, but it definitely goes past the 10.
Right. And he'll put a good stroke in this and come up and down.
On the next table, we got Mike Siegel taking a long shot at a 1 ball. He's on the cushion, and he's not sure about it. He knows that if he misses this, he's out of the tournament. And he's shaking his head.
Yeah, well, Mike shakes his head quite a bit. I know Mike, but he's a great player. It's never over till it's over.
Jeremy's really struggling with his 8 ball here.
Well, he's going to be going uptown a little bit, and he doesn't want to go too far uptown for the 9. So.
Yeah, he'll have to come up and down, and that's what he's judging it, Jeff.
Yeah, I know. This was not a good shot. He just needed to tickle that 7 in and stay there, but he
I
ran
know.
that.
You're right. He's just got to make sure he doesn't come under the 9 when he comes back down. Oh, I didn't believe he could hit it
No,
that
he
easy.
played safe.
Oh, what a safety. What a safety. I thought he'd go for it.
Well, he can hit it off the cushion, and he can even make it off the cushion.
Yeah. That's why I didn't expect that. I thought he'd go for the
I
shot.
don't think he had much option,
Right.
Dave. I think. Well, and even this is no gimme.
No. Oh, God, no. Not at this juncture. It's no gimme. You're right.
Especially he's got to get back down here for the 9.
Yeah.
Might see him even send the 8 back down here and put it right. No, he's going to make it to the right-hand top
And
pocket.
then he has to come 3 rails and back down with good ball speed.
Yeah. And hope he doesn't get tucked behind the
Right.
10 ball.
Yeah, right. Exactly right. Well, he's going for it, Jeff.
See, I like going the other way. I like putting it
Yeah,
in the top.
I do like cutting it in the left and going the other way,
Yeah,
but
because it takes the getting hooked behind the 10 out of play.
yeah. But he's down there, and we're up here doing commentary, so we'll see.
We're just commentarians.
Yeah,
Oh my God, what was that?
I don't know. No, that didn't work out too well.
Fortunate roll here.
Yeah,
he got
very.
a little lucky there. He got a little lucky.
Yes, he did.
You know,
Now Josh can put him right behind the 9 if he wants to, or go for the bank. He's going to win. See, he's going to win. Okay.
he's gutsy, this kid. He plays good banks.
Well, that's why he's going to win. He's going for the shot.
There it is.
Oh, what a nice shot. Oh, fine shot. Very impressive.
Yeah,
Josh
great shot.
Brothers. Josh Brothers.
Nice round of applause. A
That
packed
sealed
crowd.
it. That sealed it. Yeah, that's it. It's all over.
I think it is, Jeff. I think that's all she wrote. Barring something really misfortunate.
Remove that chalk. There we go.
What an applause of this crowd. Wow, that's a happy crowd for you.
Great match there, Ray.
Oh, wonderful match. Jeff, thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Ray, thank you so very much.
thanks,
A
Dave.
wonderful honor it is to be here.
Devil Dave and pool player. No? Help me out.
Help you out. What do you want?
Nickname.
Pool junkie.
Yeah, that's it.
Jeff Conway, pool junkie. That was a great match. Thank you, Ray.
Jeff Conway and
Thank you.
Dave S, please.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us. We're going to be taking a short break. We're going to be back with a hot seat match, Corey Duell and Mike DeShane. Stay tuned. It's going to get good from here. Be back shortly.